Get a little up front and centered here. Aha. Can you see me now? I think you can. All right. There we go. Well, hello there. Hello, hello, hello. Let's check our YouTube channel, see if we're vibing on the YouTubes. Oh, and it looks like we are. All right. Well then, let's get this party started, my friends. What's up, Taz fan? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. Special Saturday night edition of my world-famous Friday night comic show. So if you're joining me here on YouTube, thanks very much. Appreciate that. Hey, Josh, and good to see you. Just got the stream going here. Going to start running books here any second. If you're watching me on YouTube, thanks so much for popping in there. You can hit that QR code and or the link in the description and come and join me here on Whatnot. It is a ton of fun, buying and selling. And if you like comic books and you're watching this live feed, either live or on replay, this is a great place to come and get some cool books at great prices. All right, so I actually did a Fantastic Four show earlier today, about 10 a.m. Eastern, and it was a lot of fun. I got some of the leftovers from that show. I'll do at the tail end of this show. Some fun stuff. That was a lot of fun. That show. I have not seen the Fantastic Four movie yet. I'm hoping to either tomorrow or next weekend. We'll see. I did, however, see the Superman movie. So let me know in the chat if anybody's seen either of those yet. And I'm going to go grab a handful of comics. All right, we got some cool ones here. Some $3 and $5 starts tonight. Let me go ahead and pin the $3 here. And let's get these going. Let's see if I can get this set for 10 seconds. Yeah, we'll go 10 seconds on these, okay? All right, here we go. So first off, DC Black Label. Black Label, Strange Adventures. Tom King. This is issue number 3 in the 12-issue miniseries. We got 5 on it. 10 seconds. I think we're going to start just by running some books tonight. If you see anything you're interested in, please let me know. If you want to claim it, you can. But just to get the juices flowing here, let's go and get some going here. We're going to hit The Mighty Isis, number 4. Got a stamp on it, January 5th, 1976. Anybody else remember The Mighty Isis? It was the Shazam Isis Power Hour. That's a newsstand right there. Number 4, let's go $3. I'm actually collecting that series because I used to watch that show as a kid. Total hardcore 8-year-old crush on Isis, no doubt. All right, we've got Alpha Flight, the -1 issue. 10 seconds, up and running. Got a little bit of Alpha Flight here. Eric, good morning, or good afternoon, or maybe you'll join me in a little bit. I don't know. These are the leftover Alpha Flights after your polls. So you should have all these already. All right, let's go. Alpha Flight number 3. 10 seconds. I got something special coming up here. Let me just double check this one. I had priced this one out a little while ago. And I just want to make sure it's still a good price. Yo, Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Alpha Flight number 18 coming up now. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I did a nice little, Fantastic Four show this morning. Sold about $100 worth of books. That was a lot of fun. And haven't seen the Fantastic Four movie yet. But I did get to go see Superman, so that was nice. Alpha Flight Annual number 2, 1987. I do not have the packs. No, I was just selling straight old school Fantastic Four comic books. Did it the hard way. Yeah, I did have two people came in and asked if I had the packs. But no, I didn't. I've just been setting aside Fantastic Four comics for the last couple of months and just kind of banged through them. I got some I'm going to do at the end of the show here. All right, now this one, I got to just double check something on this price here. All right, interesting. All right. we got a potential big boy here. I come across these every once in a while. Every once in a while, I come across these. The Daredevil packs I sold for $80 or more. These I sold one for 40 and the rest for 30. Ah, okay. Interesting. Nice. Yeah, the packs are not that great this time. Yeah. All right, check this one out, my friends. Invincible number 75. Invincible, let's get it in the light. Let's get it in the light. Invincible number 75. I don't know what you think about this one, Andrew, but it's in pretty good freaking shape. Maybe there's a teeny tiny, let's see, teeny tiny little something right there in the bottom corner. Whew. I don't know. Kept one for myself. Of the 5 I sold, 4 were duds, no SIGs or foils. The one you kept, you opened and had a prism foil in it. Oh, nice. All right, that's cool. This could be a $40 book. I don't know. I'm going to run it at 20 here. Let me know what you think Invincible 75 should go for. We are again streaming to YouTube, so if you're watching this on the replay and you're like, holy crap, I need Invincible number 75, just put something in the chat, in the comments section rather, on YouTube, or feel free to go ahead and oh, wait, I don't think it's going to be around for that much longer. Hold on. Are you telling me I should raise the price, Andrew? I'm running it at 20, just like I did before. Here you go. Yeah, I mean, it's in excellent shape. That could easily be a $40 book or more. Enjoy it. There you go. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad you're here tonight. Is it in this box? It's not in this box. I found Disturbed number 1. I think I think the one we were throwing back and forth was Disturbed number 2. I found Disturbed number 1. There you go. Invincible. All right. Let's hit some Marvel up. Let's hit up some Marvel. All right. I'm going to start with the classic. A classic, I mean a goofy classic. All right, these, I got so many of these, I think I'm just going to show them. All right, here we go. I'm not going to run these individually. Oh, hey, thanks for the tip there. I appreciate that. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, like I said, probably worth a little bit more than that. So, enjoy it. Or sell it. Whatever, dude. It's yours now. All right, Ren and Stimpy. Number 2. For some reason, I'm infatuated with getting a whole run of this. Ren and Stimpy 2. Ren and Stimpy 3. Ren and Stimpy 5. I'll tell you a good get I got today. Ren and Stimpy, is that 6? 8. Gonna try to get Otley to sign it, and we'll then probably sell it. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, 75 is a nice milestone issue too. Ren and Stimpy 17 again. So I went cherry picking. My friend who owns his store, I went cherry picking comics again. Dude, I got an entire complete 12 issue run of All Star Superman. Ren and Stimpy 19. I mean, I filled up a short box and a half when I was there. But I was real happy to see all, and it's in real nice shape too. 21. Ren and Stimpy 22. Ren and Stimpy 23. Ren and Stimpy 24. Yeah, he said he had some trade paperbacks there that are just running at around 20, 30 bucks. I grabbed them. What else was in there that was really good? There were a couple of really good things. A couple of Batman things that were really good. Yeah, just amazing day of picking comics today. All right, that is the Ren and Stimpy. All right, let me know if any of these tickle your fancy. If they do, put a number on them. We'll run them. From 2015, a little book called Silk. All right, maybe I'll run these just to see if we get a little foot traffic coming on in. All right, here we go. In the raw. Silk number 2. Let's take a look at the back. When they are out of the bags and boards, I do like to show the back real quick. Just so you see there's nothing shitty going on back there. All right, let's do it. Let's go Silk. $4. 15 seconds. Up and running. Silk number 2. So tomorrow morning we're going to be doing a CD show. Going to be doing a little Ozzy Osbourne tribute. We're just going to be. I think I'm going to try to sell some stuff. I've got a new box of CDs that I got to go through and sort and inspect. I think I'm going to do that during the show. But we're just going to play the first 4 Black Sabbath albums in its entirety. So I won't be streaming that on YouTube. And should be fun. Let people talk about Ozzy if they have whatever concerts they went to. All that fun kind of stuff. Chris, what's up, my friend? Fossil Forward finds in the house. Good to see you, Chris. Hey, tomorrow, I think tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna try to pack up the first box of fossils to send to you. Silk, number 4, on a date with Johnny. Kind of kicking myself for never catching an Aussie live show, but to be honest, I can't recall the last time you had a show close to me. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's been in such bad health the last 6 years, honest, right? 6 years or so. He's had all kinds of health issues, so there was nothing to go to, right? I feel that way about Ronnie James Dio because uh, Sabbath was touring with Dio as Heaven and Hell, and they were in Philadelphia, and I said, I'll catch him next time. And then Dio got stomach cancer and died, and there was no more Ronnie James Dio shows. So for that reason, David Lee Roth is going to be at the Wind Creek Casino, a half hour away from where I live, 4 weeks from now in August. So I am going to go see David Lee Roth sing some Van Halen songs in a couple weeks. All right. All right, let's see. Chris is saying, all right, no huge rush, have some family sadness. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Chris. And Andrew's saying, same time, it's given a little more initiative to try and catch some more bands I've wanted to see. Slipknot, Foo Fighters, yes. Did I tell you my Memphis, Tennessee Foo Fighter story? Silk, number 7. Silk, number 7. This is the last book in the 2015 run. And then I've got some more Silk. So, I used to travel to business a lot to Memphis, right? So, for business, I would travel to Memphis. I mean, I know every store on Beale Street, the whole Memphis area, right? So, it just so happened that one time the Foo Fighters were going to be playing in Memphis. And the stadium where the Memphis Grizzlies play is right at the end of Beale Street. It's literally across the street from the hotel I stay at. And they happened to be playing there the week I was supposed to be in Memphis. All right. I'm going to leave you in suspense there. Let's get to the Silk 2016-2017 run. Let me pull that up. We'll get it going. All right, so this is the 19-issue run from 2016 to 2017. And we hit it off with a banger. There's a nice key for Silk. Silk number 2. Silk number 2 is a key. What is it? What is the key? First full appearance of Spectro. It's been running out. Yeah, we're just gonna run this at 4. Somebody spent $10 on a copy, but we're gonna run it at 4. So I'm going to Memphis. Foo Fighters are playing at Memphis. I only need one ticket. So I go on Ticketmaster, and there is a seat. First row, stage right, like the third to last seat, but right up front. So I'm like, all right, well, bingo, let's do it. So I get the ticket. I'm psyched. Silk number 3. I'm all psyched. I'm ready. A couple weeks go by. It's the weekend. I'm packing. I'm flying out Monday. The show is Tuesday or Wednesday. My wife comes upstairs. Honey, something happened to the Foo Fighters. Some kind of plane thing or something. And I'm going, oh shit. Don't tell me a fucking plane crash or something. What the fuck? So I turn on the news and I hit up the phone and I find out that what was their schedule? Okay, so Monday they were gonna play in not Memphis, in Nashville. Monday they were gonna play in Nashville, and Wednesday they were gonna play in Memphis, and I had tickets to the Memphis show. So before the Nashville show, they mentioned uh, Dave Grohl's mom was really, really sick. Yeah, rest in peace, Taylor. Right? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Taylor. It wasn't Taylor. It was Dave Grohl's mom was really sick, and they canceled like 6 shows or something like that in the next 3 weeks, and that was one of them. So I was like, son of a bitch. So I did not get to see the Foo Fighters in the front row. But now, so speaking of Taylor, they just let go their drummer. So who's the new drummer for the Foo Fighters has been a big question. I don't know if you got tickets, I don't know that they've announced who their drummer is. People are kind of waiting to hear who the hell is the new drummer in the Foo Fighters. Silk number 5. $3. The latest rumor is that very, very quietly Pearl Jam's drummer just left. He's been their drummer since like day one. So there was a little buzz that maybe he was going to be the new drummer. So who the hell knows? All right, that's all the silk I have. Got a little bit of Captain America. This is another one. Let me just run through this for you. If you see anything you like, let me know. I'll run it for you. Otherwise, it's a nice little stack of Captain America. I thought Taylor's son killed it at the tribute show. Yeah, me too. Unless he doesn't want to. Yeah. Well, the tribute show was what, like 2-3 years ago now? I mean, I thought the same thing, but I thought he was a little young, right? He was still in high school, wasn't he? I know he's been drumming with Chevy Metal, his dad's old fun band, right? His little side gig. All right, let me run through these. Captain America, $2.97. Awesome Red Skull cover. $2.98. How often do you see Red Skull before he got the Red Skull? Not too often. Cap, $2.99. Don't have the 300, but we got 301. He turned 18 this month, actually. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then maybe. 301. Cap, 302. Machete. Oh, no, he's not 18. How old is he? Captain America, 305 with Captain Britain. Ooh, that's interesting. Captain Britain. Interesting. You keep hearing about Captain Britain coming, but I don't know. Captain America, 306. Captain America, 311. I saw something that Cap is coming back in the Doomsday movie. They're bringing Chris. They're bringing Chris back. Captain America 314. Google saying two different things. Oh, Google, the internet doesn't know something. What? Captain America 314. Captain America 325. He's fat. He's foul. He's the slug. Captain America 328. D-Man. Such a Wolverine ripoff. D-Man. 330. Demolition Man. That is definitely not Wolverine. All right, what did he hear? All right, so he turned 18 last August. Okay. All right, okay. All right, that's the Captain America. 330, 328, 325, 314, 311, 306, 305, 302, 301, 299, 298, and 297. Get this back in the can. All right, we got a little Daredevil next. I got a nice little Daredevil section in my collection going here, so we're going to be adding to it with some of this. We've got Daredevil 232 newsstand. I'll put that in a new bag and board. That's a shitty looking bag. Daredevil 232. Daredevil 75, which is Legacy 455. Thou shalt not kill. Still got the Entertainment Weekly insert in there. Nice. Would be cool to see it go full circle like that. Yeah, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see his son in there. Daredevil Decalogue Part 2, Daredevil 72. Thought that was cool when I saw Metallica. Then Robert Trujillo's son is now playing with Suicidal Tendencies, which is where Robert got started. Yes. I also heard, who is it? Gene Simmons' son is in a band with, was it one of the Metallica guys' kids or somebody else? Doing something now, so yeah, whole next generation. Daredevil Redemption #1 in the 6-issue limited series. Daredevil Man Without Fear #4. Great cover there. And Marvel Knights Daredevil 69. Alright, so there's the Daredevil. Again, just let me know in the chat if there's anything you want, anything you're interested in. Alright, let's run some of this. Got a little bit of Spider-Man. We got a couple different flavors of Spider-Man. Web of Spider-Man, #68. Tombstone. Tombstone coming your way. $3. Let's go. All right. We got a little. Well, let's stick with the web here. Let's stick with the web head to start. Web of Spider-Man, that was 68. Web of Spider-Man 55. do, 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 do. Da, 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 dee, da, da, dee, da, da. Just double check this one. Okay. Web of Spider-Man 62. $3. Last few seconds. All right. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man with Spider-Woman, both of them in the black suit. And it's a newsstand. How about that? Last few seconds. Up next, Spider-Man Breakout, 5-issue limited series, book number 4. Got a spectacular one next. All right, spectacular number 150, milestone issue, newsstand, $5. 20 seconds, up and running. Gnome King, hello. Thanks for stopping on in. All right, spectacular. All right, we're going to move from Marvel to DC. Got a little bit of DC here. We'll come back to the Marvel for Fantastic Four. All right, here we go. These all show. Again, if we have any interest, let me know. We'll run them for you. Amethyst. Chris, Fossil Chris. Are you still here? Fossil Chris? This is one of my favorite characters. Amethyst. 12 issue. Issue number 3. Issue number 5. Issue number 7. Issue number 8. Issue number 10. Unicorns. Come on. Amethyst Annual. Number 1. Somebody put a honking piece of cardboard on the back of this thing. There's no, the board is actual cardboard. Oh, good lord! I gotta take that out. Uh, annual Amethyst Annual number 1, 1984, and then there's the Amethyst Special, one shot, 1986. How about that? And ooh, where did this one come from? Why is this there? Was this from the other series? Hold on a second. Yeah, it's not the 12-issue series. So from the run of Amethyst, not the 12-issue limited series, Amethyst, Princess of Gem World, number 2. All right. Any love for Amethyst? Going once, going twice. All right. Again, just let me know in the chat. And again, for our friends on YouTube, if you're watching this and you don't see me sell it, hit me up in the comments section or drop me a direct message here on Whatnot, and I can set it up for you and put it right in my store so you can just come and get it at your leisure. All right, here we go. We got some Batman books next. Some Bat Family. All right, Batman and Robin. Yes, Batman and Robin. The official movie comic adaptation. Yes, Alicia. Yes. Get your ass into the freezer. Let's run that one. $3. The officially official Batman and Robin. Last few seconds. All right. Nightfall 15. This is Batman number 498. Love the Catwoman. Love the Bane. Love the Halloween cat right there. Sweet one. 498. His back's not broken yet. Don't worry, his back's not broken yet. What's this one coming up? Alrighty. This is a classic cover. Classic cover. Detective 590. Classic bat cover. What's Chris asking me here? Just curious, what did Gemworld run for? Didn't run on my desktop. I didn't run any. I was just showing them for kind of for acclaim. Some of these I'm running, Chris, and others where I've got like a chunk of stuff. I'm just flipping through them. If you were curious about any or all of them, let me know. I'll throw a number on it for you. No problem. All right, this detective, we're going to go for 5. Classic cover. Yeah, it's a fun little series. I've got Crystar, the Crystal Warrior, and Amethyst, the Princess of Gemworld. Yes, those are the two big geology-based superheroes. Let's see, are there any other geology-based superheroes? Terra, I guess, technically, right? The end of Batgirl. Batgirl number 73. Batgirl number 73 coming up next. Yeah, let's make a list. Make a list of all the geology-based superheroes or villains. All right, here we go. Next one. That'd be a fun video. Yes, it would. uh, Batgirl 73. So I have a. So Andrew, maybe you can help me out with this one. By the way, that's the last issue of the Batgirl in that series. All right. I've sold a near complete set of The Nom. Generally speaking, those books go for some reasonable money. Nothing crazy. Before I left, I've got like 9 or 10 more long boxes at my friend's store to go look through. So just to tease myself, before I left, I set aside the books that I'm going to pick up. I just popped the top on the next long box. There's almost 2 complete sets of The Nom in there. Do I invest in one of them or both of them or none of them? I was like, oh my God. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with The Nom at this point. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Military books can go, but all right, that's 73. Here's 63. Let's run that one $4. There's 63. Let's see, Batgirl. All right, so there's 73. Let's see, that was 5. Let's do 60, 73, 63, 64, and 65. All 4 books. 5, 6, how about $12? $3 a book. All 4 Batgirls. Of course, that one's 73 and 65. All that fun stuff. Not sure, to be honest. I've only had a couple of issues here and there. Sold for $3 or so. Not in the highest grades. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing. These. I mean, I pulled out a handful and just flipped through them, and they were like ridiculously good looking considering how old that series is. So I don't know. I just do not know. All right, I think that's Bat Family. Hey, Andrew. Any after our last little chat, I looked up Gorkum Demir a little bit to get familiar with his work. Any updates on that? How's that going? All right. At my morning show, when I did Fantastic Four, I had a few Alex Ross FF covers from his run on Fantastic Four. So here's a little more Alex Ross love. Issue number 1, Justice. The other issue number 1, Justice. We've also got number 2. Number 4. I love how Bizarro looks in this. That's just so cool. Justice number 4. Justice number 5. And Justice number 6. All right, what do we got here? It'll be dropping in 2 weeks during Terrificon. Nice. You got your hotel, got your tickets to the con. Oh, nice. Are you live streaming from there? You can see my future shows, thumbnails are on Instagram. Okay. Zane, hey, buddy. Oh, that's great, Andrew. That's nice. All right, let me get this Justice flipped back in here. Maybe live from the con. Also going to be trying to go live with Gorkum and offer live SIGs and remarks. Ooh, that's a great idea. I've seen I've seen people have a lot of success there, right? Doing that kind of thing. I was sitting in. I've sat in a few shows like that. I think we were both at the one that our buddies up in Syracuse did, right? The Joe Jusko one. Uh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, and if he's willing to sit there and talk or answer questions and that kind of stuff while he's signing, that really gets people involved in it and stick around. They'll stick around and just watch to see what he says about this or that or the other. That makes it a real fun show. That's awesome. Good luck with that. I'll try to be there. All right, now we got some just other general DC fun stuff. He's buddies with my friend that I'm sharing the exclusive with. So he's coming back to the hotel. Oh, dude, couple beers or whatever? Hey, nice. All right, we got Constantine number 1. You're thinking the or whatever part. Just remember, there's smoke detectors in the hotel rooms. All right, we got our blingy Constantine number 1. That's what balconies are for. There you go. And then we got your regular new 52 Constantine number 1. I don't know if that's 8, but I'm gonna call it $4. All right, so there's the 2 Constantine. Taco, what's up? Good to see you again. You think you got that one too? Ah, all right. Some more miscellaneous DC fun stuff. Dragonlance number 7. I'm getting a nice little pile of Dragonlance together now. Let me see how many were in that run, the Dragonlance run. 34 issues. 34 issues in this original DC Dragonlance. I probably have at least half, maybe 3/4 of that now. What do you got? I might have. You won it for free in Canada years ago. What, this one? You talking about the comic book, Chris? You won that in Canada for free? There's a lot of glare on that because of the. Oh, the other Constantine. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, nice. All right, let me run that one just for fun. Do, 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 do. Yeah, one of the long boxes I hit up today, right up front, it was like the Beauty and the Beast miniseries, all 4 issues complete. And right behind it there was another one, all 4 issues complete. And then behind that it was Mephisto Versus, all 4 issues complete. And behind that there was 4 more issues complete. And I was like, what the? It's just like all this great Copper Bronze Age stuff. It was amazing. All right, Green Lantern Corps Quarterly, number 1. Alan Scott, Nort, good Nort. Come on. Gonna do 4 on that bad boy. We're having some. All right, so what do we got, Andrew? We're having some talks. We may also be going to Boston Fan Expo on Saturday on the same weekend. Whew. I didn't catch that earlier. Wow. That is going to be a busy as hell weekend. Bake68, what's up? Bake, say hello to my friend Sir Dabs a bit. Cons are about an hour and a half away from each other. Okay. Well, that's not too bad then. You got to pack up a lot of shit and move it with you. DC, a free Cartoon Network comic, Cow and Chicken. While that's running, I'm not going to run that. That's going in my personal collection. I'm also a big fan of that. If you were my age, you might remember the TV show The Visitors. That one's going in the PC. Blackest Night, Wonder Woman, book 2 of 3. Cat fight on the cover. Always hot. Speaking of hot, I am now in possession of pretty much a long box full of triple X rated comics. uh, I've been saving them up for a Good Girl versus Bad Girl show, and a couple of auctions came my way, and I won them, and it was just like, what the? So I was flipping through them. All my kids are adults, and I'm not showing them to anybody. But these aren't like, I'm not talking about sexy girl covers made by, I'm talking about like hardcore, triple X rated, 1970s, 1980s. So coming to a future theme show near you here on Whatnot. Hey, it's the 1 million book. Let me. Ooh, is that's just scuffed on the. Let's make sure that's just scuffed on the bag, not the comic. Another thing I found is copies of all the 1 million issues. Superman, Batman. I got a nice set of those now. This one's a little crinkly. Yeah, this one's a little crinkled up anyway. All right, the 1 million issue for 1 million. I've got the final issue of the final 2 issues of Penthouse Comics. Yes. Heisenberg 420, meet my friend Sir Dabs a bit. I'm sensing a theme. This could be a theme show tonight. All right, wish that one was in a little nicer shape. Teen Titans, number 8, The Return of Raven. 5 on that one. There's a few Teen Titans that are some keys. Otherwise, they're pretty straightforward $3 books. A lot of them, even the new series. But one like this has got a little more oomph to it. And similarly, Teen Titans number 100. We'll go 3 on that. Let's see, how many of these Birds of Prey we got coming up? 3. Birds of Prey. What do we got? 74 here. All right. Let's see where we at here. Okay, DC Birds of Prey. Number 74, Land Cover. Canary flares up. Woohoo! We do 5 on that bad boy. Okay, last few seconds. We got Birds of Prey, number 75 milestone issue. Spider-Man 83, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on in. That one friend you go to with all our financial questions? Well, all right. All right, the last one, Birds of Prey. This cover never ceases to please. Yes. 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 I love how the bikini miniskirt and thigh-high boots match the motorcycle. Got to match the paint job. That's a good one. That's a good one. '86 Racer, what's up? Thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate it. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. It's a special Saturday night edition of my Friday night comic book show. Usually I run Friday night. Last night I took my wife to a concert. We had a real nice time. I'll tell you about that in a second, too. All right, Birds of Prey, 74, 75, and 79. I just ran them for $5 a piece. That would be $15. 11 for all three, if you're so inclined. All right, thanks for looking at that again. A little bit more on the DC other. All right, we got some of these are super cool Alex Ross JSA covers. Really neat. Now these are not, I'm just running these at $3. They're not pristine by any means, but they're in real nice shape. Okay. Let's do JSA number 6, $3. Let me jump that time down, 15 seconds. Let's go. So last night, my wife and I saw the 90s girl band Wilson Phillips. Also at the Wind Creek Casino, which is where I'm going to go see David Lee Roth next month. Really good show. They sang live. All right. They sang live. And there was no band, though. So they sang to musical tracks. But they were funny. They were having a good time. They also at one, so you'll appreciate this, Andrew. At one point they're singing a song, and Carney Wilson looks at Phillips, and she stops singing, and she goes, "Oh my God, don't make me laugh!" And then she cracks up and starts laughing. And then and then Philip stops singing and she starts laughing. So there's only one of the three of them singing the song at this point. And then the next verse, the two of them jump back in. And at the end of the song, right, they finish up the song, and at the end of the song, they start talking to each other. Why are you making me laugh? Oh my God! And she's like, well, I don't know. You just look funny. I don't know. So then Carney Wilson turns to the crowd and she goes, okay, let's just be honest with everyone here. We are all very, very high right now. Green Lantern Sinestro Corps Special, number one. Number one. $4. It was pretty funny. All right, last few seconds on Sinestro Corps Special. I think that's a one shot. Great cover. Another. So I'm definitely going to do like a monthly theme show aside from my regular Friday night comics. Tiny Titans number one. So one will definitely be the triple X rated adult comics because we just got so many of them now. Another thing that I've been collecting are horror comics. Lots of cool independent stuff. I think the independent books are much cooler than a lot of the other standard stuff. Things like this. So this is DC, obviously, but George A. Romero, The Godfather of Horror, Toe Tags, number 5. Really cool. So yeah, I mean, it's there's like a long box now of horror comics, a long box of the sexy comics, make sexy time comics. We're gonna do stuff like that. I think I'm organized enough now to where I can pretty easily do that. We did a Star Trek theme show. We did a Star Wars theme show. Plastic Man 4-issue miniseries number 1. I remember that when I was a kid, there was a Plastic Man cartoon on Saturday mornings. That was the first time I heard of Plastic Man. And I was aware of Plastic Man way before Elongated Man. But I was aware of Mr. Fantastic way before Plastic Man or Elongated Man. There's definitely a hierarchy of elastic superheroes there. Alright, this one we gotta check on. Let's go with Armageddon Alien Agenda number 1. So, continuation of Armageddon. Armageddon The Alien Agenda 4-issue miniseries. Book number 1, $4. And then I really wanted to see this one here. Here we go. Let me look this one up real quick. All right. So here is kind of a special one. 1995 Animaniacs number 1. Let's take a look at it. No color break anywhere. Sharp corner, nice leading edge, sharp corner. There are some cartoon books that I will jump on anytime I see them. And that Animaniacs is a $15 book. I'll run it at 10 right now. Animaniacs #1. Very hard to find these. But Animaniacs I'll pick up anytime I see it. That Ren and Stimpy, again, I know they're not like $1,000,000 books or nothing, but I'll always pick those up. Oh, another great get that I found today. An entire, I mean, these long boxes I'm digging through and cherry picking are ridiculous. An entire, so I already mentioned earlier in the show, I found a complete run of All Star Superman, all 12 issues. I got a complete run of Space Ghost. Complete run of Space Ghost. All right, focus. It was a freebie back in the day. Preview of Millennium. DC Focus. #1, September 1987. Oh, push the wrong button. Hold on. Push the wrong button. $3. So there's a nice little preview of Millennium in there. And then the original Millennium was an 8-issue miniseries. I know I've got a couple other books floating around here, but this is book #5. Book #5. Doing a 5 on that one. 15 seconds. All right, then we're going to wrap the show up here in a minute with, sounds like Fantastic Four is doing well. I'll see it when it hits streaming. Nice. Yeah, I've heard good things too. Like I said, I've seen this is a great segue, Chris. You're like my setup man, because now I'm going to do some Fantastic Four comics. Thanks for that setup. We make a good team. All right. I'm going to do this next one as a lot. I do what I can. My next door neighbor used to have this joke he said all the time. He goes, you do good work, Chris. Not much of it, but what you do pretty good. All right, where was I? All right, back to Marvel now. Back to Marvel, Fantastic Four. So, in Marvel Land, True Believers are the reprints of many of the classic stories of yesteryear, and you got to keep your eyes open for these, because some of these reprints. Well, speaking of Mephisto, here you go. Some of these reprints are actually getting some value to them. Not a lot, but there's a handful of them. But we got True Believers. They're all one shots, right? They're all reprints of a certain issue. So, what if Doctor Doom had become a hero? Fantastic Four, the Skrulls from outer space. A Fantastic Four, Puppet Master. Fantastic Four, the Mad Thinker. And last but not least, Fantastic Four, the Molecule Man. That is 5 issues of Fantastic Four. Let's go $8. $8 for all 5 of them. I have a shirt I wear that says "Good enough for government work," which is fun because I work for the government. uh, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? All right, we got that. We've got Fantastic Four #1, Legacy 648. It's a nice biggin. Fantastic Four #1. Fantastic Four, $4. Oh, wait, I used the wrong weight. Ignore this. That's the wrong weight. I hate when that happens. I may wear it to the department picnic next month. Nice. You're that guy. All right, here we go. Different weight, same book. Fantastic Four #1. All right. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four The End. I got $4 on it, not 3. All right. Just want to show you that the book's in good shape over there. All right. Fantastic Four The End. It's a one shot. That is the sketch variant cover. $4. 15 seconds. Up and running. I've been there over 2 years, and half the floor thinks I'm brand new since I don't really socialize. So you're definitely that guy. Been there 2 years, and people are still, hey, who's the new guy? Heroes Return, Fantastic Four, #1, January 1998. $4. 15 seconds. I've got one Ultimate Fantastic. All right, Ultimate FF #52. I'll go 3 on that one. Last few seconds on Ultimate FF 52. All right, Fantastic Four 539, part of the Civil War storyline. 3. 15 seconds. Okay, we got some of the FF series coming up. Oh, thanks for smashing the hearts. All right, FF #15. FF #15, the variant. So this is for both. both books, both number 15, the standard and the variant. It ain't no $10, but we'll go 7 on both. I know the variant's worth at least that much, so around there. 2 for 1 money, $7. Okay, here's another twofer. Let's get these out of the way. FF number 17. I don't know what they were thinking with that number. FF 17. FF 17. This is the standard issue. That is the Avengers variant right there. 2 books, $5. 2 for 5. I really like the classical. That's a homage to a classic painting. I forget which one. All right, and we got Fantastic Four. Where was it? $5.74. $3 on that one. All right, this is a real nice clean copy. Stan Lee homage on top. You got the Brooks cover variant. Fantastic Four number 5. The Wedding. Benjamin J. Grimm. I don't know if I haven't seen any hint that Alicia Masters is a character in the new movie, so I don't know if that is a thing or not. Excellent shape. Variant. $5 on this one, the wedding issue. I sold 2 of those today, earlier. Yeah, it's really nice. Very cool. All right, and then here's the big wind-up at the end. I may have shown this here before, but one of the big characters in the Fantastic Four movie is the female Silver Surfer. Controversial when it was first announced. But it is an actual character, and she was first introduced in the Earth X series, which is a series developed by Alex Ross. All right. So Alex Ross was asked by Wizard Magazine to come up with a dystopian Marvel universe. Hated by everyone not actually familiar with the comics. Yes, exactly, Chris. Yes. So Alex Ross was asked by Wizard, come up with a dystopian kind of Marvel universe. What would that look like? And he did an article in Wizard Magazine. I think I've sold that here before too. It's actually one of their more popular issues. The response was so dramatic that they asked him to do it again, and the response was so dramatic to that they asked him to put together this series, and he did. All right, so it's a 14-issue series, Earth X, and then there were other series to follow, Universe X, etc. 0 issue. We'll go in order. We'll draw up the suspense. Issue number 1, all Alex Ross art on these. All Alex Ross art. Captain America, Hawkman, Earth X #2. Benjamin J. Grimm has 2 kids. They are the Brothers Grimm. See what they did there? You got old-timey Thor. Or is that Odin? I forget. Or is that Doom? I forget. Earth X #3. Nice one. Flaming on there. Earth X #4. Check it out. Love this cover. Love this cover. They're all in really nice shape. Really nice shape. #4. All right, here's the first one. These are all kind of like $2, $3 issues. Earth X #5, $8 book. Odin gets pissed off at Thor and turns him into a woman. Female Thor on the cover. There's #5. And #6. Love the Shaggy DA there. What was the Michael J. Fox? What was the Michael J. Fox movie where he played a werewolf that played basketball? What was that? The Captain America art was weird. You're asking the wrong person. What was the name of that? I forget. I'll find it. I'll find it. Hold on. Uh, Michael J. Fox werewolf. Teen Wolf. Yes, Teen Wolf. Classic Michael J. Fox movie from 1985. There you go. I didn't know Teen Wolf was actually a superhero. Lady Thor. All right. Earth X #7. That's Alex Ross's Hulk and Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner's a kid, and the Hulk is kind of very ape-like. Get a little Spider-Man action here. This is a little freaky. That's Spider-Man with the vein action there. #8. Earth X #9. It's coming. It's coming. Earth X #10. Earth X #11. This one has a crease in the back. So normally that might have been a $5 book, but there's a crease right back here on the back cover. I'm not going to take it out of the bags and boards. I mean, the book looks great, but I just want anybody who's interested to know that. There's 11. Here it is. Here it is. There she is. First cover and cameo of Shalabal. When I first got these books last month and a half ago, I priced it out $35 in this condition. It is in very fine condition. I looked this morning, and the same book was going for $45. I'm keeping it 35. There's 12. And then the final issue is Book X. Don't ask me why. You know who on the cover. $5 book there. I'm also going to throw in, just for the hell of it, Universe X Special Edition. And I'm running the whole lot. Earth X Complete Series. List price, $80. I'm going to run it at 70. And we'll go for a little bit in case people come in or out. And then I think we're going to call it a night, my friends. What did you say? In the multiverse, everyone is a superhero somewhere. That is correct. You know, I think it was today, James Gunn dropped the official preview. It's like a 2-3 minute clip of Peacemaker Season 2. And part of the whole, it looks like the whole Season 2 thing is Peacemaker goes into a pocket dimension, which was part of the Superman movie. He goes into a pocket dimension and all kinds of mayhem ensues. Peacemaker's good. He was actually an older character. Yeah, in Suicide Squad, I guess, John Cena and that character were popular. So they gave him his own series. Now, season one of the series was hysterical. It was great. We loved it, my wife and I. In Superman, they set up, so in Suicide Squad, Peacemaker kills Rick Flag's son. In the Peacemaker Season 2 series, Rick Flag, who's in Superman as like the head of the Defense Department or the Department of State or something like that, he comes after Peacemaker for killing his son. So they got a little tie in there. We'll go, not 200, not 270, not 270. Spoilers. Oh, did I say spoiler alert? Well, I mean, it's common knowledge on the internets. All right. Well, nobody wants this set for $270. I'm shocked. That's what happens when you're talking and trying to type numbers at the same time. All right. We have officially hit 11:30 here on the East Coast. Chris, I'm wishing you all the best, buddy. I'm sorry about some of that family troubles and things you're dealing with. Hopefully everything will chill out. I know my son is up in Connecticut right now. His fiance had a death in the family, so he's been helping out up there. So, but wishing you all the best, my friend. Like I said, I'll get those fossils wrapped up for you. We'll get at least box one coming to you this week. Give you a little distraction up there, and you take care, okay? All right, my friends. Yeah, I will definitely. Yeah, I'll let you. I'll throw the tracking number or something at you. All right, and I'll track it on my end too. All right, everybody. If you've been watching on YouTube, Eric, if you stuck in here till the end, thank you so much, buddy. Until next time, my friends, keep it cool, keep it common, keep it collected. Catch y'all next time, next show, tomorrow morning. Music and Ozzy Osbourne tribute. Catch you later.